Welcome to Chase After the Right Price. This episode is going to be a special edition. It's going to be Craigslist, Facebook, Letgo offer up only local deals. And I am currently going to a deal that should be pretty sweet right now. I'm hoping it comes through. The guy's bringing a whole bunch of extra stuff to maybe see if I end up getting any of it. So it's going to be video games, maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, maybe some random goodies. We'll see. I'll take you guys with me, so let's do it. Chase after the right price. Guys, so I'm done with that Craigslist meet. Ended up being $100 for everything. And there's two GameCubes, kind of in rough shape. This one's got Pokemon XD on the inside, which is the main reason I got it. There's Wii. Hey. Yeah, I'm doing a pickup. And I got all these for $15. The two DSs are broken, but I'm going to sell them for parts on eBay and maybe get that 15 back. And it's sweet because it has Pokemon Black 2, Pokemon White, Diamond, and Spyro, a couple other things. And this case, there's 3 GameCube discs in here, Pac-Man, Namco, and Super Bubble Pop. And here's the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Looks like there might end up being some decent ones. They're a little older, like Dark Magician of Chaos. I don't know, there's a lot of interesting looking ones. So we'll go through those and see what we find. It's got a cool little box too. PS2 came with a bunch of games. Crash Nitro Kart, Battlefront 2. I'm not sure, that one wasn't in the case, so hopefully it's in the system. So yeah, $100. We got a Wii, PS2, 2 GameCubes, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and the DSs. And this deal started with just that GameCube and the 4 loose GameCube games. And I basically said, bring whatever you might have, and gave him some ideas of other stuff I look for. And then his friend ended up bringing stuff. So that's a pretty good tip. If you're going to meet somebody, just make sure to ask. Or say, hey, if you got anything else, and give them some ideas. And hopefully it'll make the deal bigger like this one. Alright, so I'm now home from meet number 2 and 3 of the day. It's kind of awkward because they both got there at the exact same time. And I had to say to one, hey, I gotta meet with this guy first. But the first deal was for this black Wii with 2 Motion Plus remotes, nunchuck, cords, and then these 4 games. Mario Kart's always a game changer for me. And then New Super Mario Bros., Deca Sports 3, and Need for Speed Nitro. So that was all $50. Pretty good deal. And then for $175, got this PS3. How many gigs is it? 250 gigabyte PS3. It's got one remote there. Actually, that's the PS2 remote. Well, there is a remote for the PS3 as well, and then a Wii U, which has the gamepad somewhere, and a PS2, and then there's the gamepad. So that was $175 for those 3 systems. So I definitely had to pay up a little bit, but not too bad. And it came with 4 loose PS2 games, nothing special. Midnight Club, Dragon Ball Z, Dukes of Hazzard, Madden 11. But I always have them bring more stuff if possible. So these Atari games he just threw in with the case. And then he had a thing of comics, and there's some records, and I don't know. You never know on this kind of stuff. Some of them were kind of old. That one looks old, whatever that is. Santa Claus. Finnies. 10 cents. So yeah, that's probably 60s. And he said, how about 10 bucks for all the comics? I said, sure, why not? It's worth the risk at that. And then got this bag for $20, which might be my favorite part of the deal. So it included some Nintendo games. Killer Instinct, Mario Duck Hunt, Tetris, Xevious, and other Tetris. And then Life Force, one of the better ones. Punch Out. That's pretty much the 20 bucks right there. Golf. And 2 NES remotes are in there. And then he just had a random thing of toys that he threw in. Certainly doesn't hurt to get that. Mario 64 manual. And a control pack, memory pack for the N64. So all that. The whole bag for 20 with those games. Comics for 10. And then the Wii U, PS3, and PS2 for $175. And that Wii bundle for $50. So 3 deals today. And I'm going to have more to follow for this video. So stick with me. Let's keep going. Alright guys, so I went through those comics which I got as a throw-in for the deal on Letgo. Paid 10 bucks for the thing of comics. And I found this, which is awesome. This is a Megaton comic, which is pretty darn rare. That's from the 80s. This is in decent condition. And this comic is going to be worth about 50 bucks, which is awesome. There's some sold listings with bids that went for like 80. A couple buy it nows in that same range. And those were probably in a little better condition, but not too much. So this is a awesome little score out of that. And then I found a couple other ones that are worth selling individually. This heavy metal comic, probably worth like 10, maybe 20. And then the same story for this one, Vampire Tales. That one's definitely in rough shape, but still probably worth about 10 bucks in that condition. So pretty awesome. Awesome scores to even get some decent comics. And then there's still like another 100 that were in there. And I'm going to sell those for like, maybe 50 cents a piece at a garage sale. And a lot of times comics will sell for 50 cents. So they end up being a nice little toss in for 10 bucks. Hey guys, I'm about to go to a Craigslist meet. 50 bucks. And I'm getting a Super Nintendo and some games. So I'll take you guys with me. And then we can see what games I get with it. Bartle. Alright, so that was an awesome deal. You can see the system with 2 controllers. Everything's really clean. And all the cords. And then it came with these 4 games, including Super Mario Kart, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, NHL 95, and Donkey Kong Country. So, 50 bucks, amazing deal. Alright guys, I'm sitting in a McDonald's parking lot. I got a Craigslist deal. Actually, it's from the Letgo app for a Wii U, a white Wii U with, I think, Pikmin and maybe a couple random other things, but it's 60 bucks. So, really good deal for a Wii U. And we're going to see what it looks like. It's kind of hard to judge by the posting and all that, so hopefully it's in good shape, but I will let you guys know as soon as they get here. Alright guys, so it ended up being a little better than I thought, because I thought it was just Pikmin 3, and then they were saying that there were some USBs in there with games, which I'm like, I don't really care about that. But also got Zelda Wind Waker, and they're both in really good shape. See, and Pikmin 3. So there we go. They're both Nintendo Selects, and then looks like the gamepad just has some dust on it and stuff, but it doesn't look like any major scratches. Pretty good shape actually. Looks really good. And then the system. Yeah, system looks pretty good too. So all that for 60 bucks. That ended up being pretty solid. We got the cords and everything and one nunchuck. So yeah, I'm stoked about that. It came with 2 nice games and the system. Good deal. Actually, a Letgo meet. I'm gonna get a 2DS XL and a couple games for $100 bucks. So I'll take you guys with me and we'll see how it goes. All right. So I got the stuff. It is all in beautiful condition. They said they basically got it for their daughter as a gift and she didn't end up really playing it or wanting it. So $100 bucks for all this. And I didn't realize this case was included. It's a pretty sweet little case. And the system is just minty fresh in there. Beautiful. The box. So I'm really happy with that. That's super awesome. Amazing deal on the Letgo app. Okay, so me and Alyssa here just went to a Facebook Marketplace meet. We got some Pokemon cards. So 35 bucks, said there's about 1,200 cards, and I just kind of popped on it real quick. I asked if there were any hollows, and he sent me a picture. And the picture had a first edition Shadowless Machamp hollow. And he was like, yeah, there's a lot from that era. So I was like, well, I'll have to get those. And so I got them all for 35 bucks, and they're just all thrown in here. But I'm seeing, like, there's a Shadowless Machop. There were a bunch of first editions in here somewhere. But there's a whole bunch of goodies in here. And I'm excited because there could be some good stuff. So once I go through them all, I'll show you guys the best of the best and everything that was included. Alright, so I'm done going through the Pokemon cards. There was over 1,000 cards, about 1,200. That's a stack of energies, trainers, and then these are just regular common Pokemon cards. Most of them are from the base set to jungle to fossil era, which is awesome. And then here's some of the rare trainer cards. Here is the first edition Shadowless Machamp. And again, I paid $35 for all these cards. Got a first edition Holo Hitmonlee. There's a Blastoise, Garchomp Level X, and Pharos. Some cool like full art cards. And then there was just a bunch of, holos, and a lot of them being older from the fossil set, the jungle set, some base set. There's a base set Magneton. So you can see a bunch of good stuff. All those are holos. We're still on holos. Okay, now we're on reverse holos. And then under these are a bunch of rares. And then a bunch of like first editions and Shadowless. So it ended up being, I don't know, probably like 30 to 40 holos, regular holos like that. Probably like 60 rares, maybe 15 reverse holos, and about 25 to 30 first editions and Shadowless cards. So I'm definitely happy with that for 35 bucks. Hard to say what the collection is worth altogether. I would guess between 100 and 200 maybe. That's hard to say. It's definitely an attractive lot because there's a lot more of the older cards, which people certainly look for. So it's really hard for me to sell these. I'm probably going to keep some of them and maybe sell the rest, but if I sell them, I will make a video about it later if I do end up selling them so you guys can see how much they go for.